Namo Phat. Thanks for joining me for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This beautiful sound calls us back to our true home. The third mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to cultivate responsibility and learn ways to protect the safety and integrity of individuals, couples, families, and society. I'm determined not to engage in sexual relations without love and a long-term commitment. To preserve the happiness of myself and others, I'm determined to respect my commitments and the commitments of others. I will do everything in my power to protect children from sexual abuse and to prevent couples and families from being broken by sexual misconduct. For our Dharma lesson, we've been reading Beginning Our Day, Volume 2, by the monastics of Abhayagiri Monastery. And today we're reading When Help is Needed by Lungpo Pasano. One focus of our practice is to look after each other and help each other out. In one discourse where the Buddha finds Venerable Aniruddha and his friends living in the forest, we see that they are intent on formal practice, but whenever something needs to be done, they come out of meditation and help each other. That's a very beautiful story from the suttas. Our tendency, however, is to try doing everything by ourselves, which is usually not so comfortable. But when we learn to help each other, it's much more convenient for everyone. It's like the convenience of using two hands to wash. When one hand is trying to wash itself, the job takes quite a while and is less than thorough. But with two hands washing each other, it's quicker and everything gets clean. Similarly, as human beings living together with duties and chores, we can learn to look out for the many ways we can help one another. A lot of this practice comes from the cultivation of mindfulness, of paying attention. It's so easy to have our blinders on and think, I'm only doing this task, this is what I'm doing. We don't have enough attention and clear comprehension to reflect and ask ourselves, what are other people doing? Do they need assistance? Is there some way I can help out? When we reflect like this for the sake of others, it helps us cultivate mindfulness. It is also a way we can step outside of ourselves. So often we set boundaries, me and my autonomous self. While this can have a useful function, it can also be quite limiting and isolating, and sometimes leads to selfish behavior. What we are doing instead is learning how to let go of the fixation on I, me, and mine, to relinquish that self-centric modality of living in the world. This fixation, the Buddha said, is one of the main sources of dukkha. By looking out to see how we can be of assistance to others, we undermine that modality and give ourselves the opportunity to experience well-being. May all beings be well, may all beings be happy, may all beings be at peace. Namo Phat. Thanks so much for joining me today.